In the last video, Seth Rollins was defeated after a spear from Braun Breaker. Randy Orton punted the shit out of Pat McAfee after winning the WWE Championship, and most importantly, Liv Morgan won the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania due to the help of her boyfriend. Now we're moving on to Night 2 of WrestleMania booking, as is how I would do it. What should happen, what would happen. This night there is one match that has not been announced that I have added. I will let you know when that happens. But other than that, I'm just following all the matches WWE have said will be on Night 2. And I will not be following the way that they've done it. But Night 1 starts with this, Night 2 starts with that. I'm not doing that. I'm just making up my own sequence. And yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let us get started right now. And hey, if you want to see the other Night 1 booking that I've done, I'll link to it in the description and also in the iCard somewhere over there. And yeah, it will be linked at the end of the video as well. So if you want to watch that, please do. It really helps the channel. Thank you. Bye. Night 2 starts with quite possibly the most important and well-built match on this entire WrestleMania card. Brock Lesnar versus Femi. Genuinely, they have booked it to perfection just because of how fucking good these two are. Now, Brock Lesnar, allegations aside, is still a big deal in WWE, and Femi has the potential to be the next Brock Lesnar and even the next big thing, and maybe the first Femi. Maybe we'll be talking about Femi in the way we're talking about Brock Lesnar now. So, undoubtedly, they should not go more than 5 minutes, by the way. It's all Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar from that one WrestleMania. It's all big moves, big moves, big moves, which leads to Femi planting his foot on Brock Lesnar's chest after like a huge, I would say a huge powerbomb. And honestly, before that, I would have him hit an F5, then put his foot on his chest. 1, 2, 3. Oba wins the match, and maybe this way you can transfer the F5 from Brock Lesnar to Femi, which I think will look good. And also, Brock should be retiring this year. Gunther should be retiring him. So in this way, the F5 does live on, and it is officially handed in this match. But also, if you don't want to do that, just a powerbomb into the stomp, and he wins. The final image, however, should be Femi planting his foot on Lesnar's chest to win that match. It just should be. Next up, the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, which used to be a 5-way and now has become a 6-way, with Rey Mysterio, Penta, Dragon Lee, Rusev, JD McDonough, and Jabon Evans. I got it this that time. Alright, great. And in this match, everyone seems to fit in except for one guy, Yeah. And I think Rusev has also acknowledged that, or Lana has said that Rusev does understand it. But also, I think it's really out of place for him. And I know he's the big horse that everybody will be trying to fight together, but also it's weird. It's just weird to see him there. What's even weirder is I would have him win. It actually, right now, genuinely speaking, JD McDonough is on TV due to him being in Brisbane Day. Rey Mysterio doesn't need a title. Penta can move on to a tag team with his brother. Dragon Lee is almost always doing something, and he was in a tag team with AJ, and now he'll find something to do. And also Jabon Evans, I think he's really good, but I don't think he deserves the title right now. Deserve is the wrong word. I don't think he needs the title right now. I think he should be going forward, going into matches against like Dragon Lee and everybody, and proving that he is the best high flyer out there before winning the championship. So that just leaves Rusev, and I think Rusev genuinely needs it, because other than the championship, why the fuck would we have Rusev on TV? Genuinely speaking, he has done nothing ever since coming back to WWE, which is so sad. That's genuinely sad. The fact that people are saying, hey, why the fuck is Rusev in this match? Get him out of here. Like, I've genuinely seen that happen, and people saying it on Twitter, which is weird. And Rusev's awesome, man. It sucks that both AEW towards the later half of his run and also WWE have completely fucked him up again. He had one good feud against somebody, and then it's just whatever. So, Rusev wins the championship. I guess everyone took each other out. He pushes Jabon Evans into the fucking, ringside, wins the championship, and then holds the open challenge every single night. And here you can do a version of the Redeemer character, which I think would be fucking awesome. And yeah, that's all there needs to be. From the Intercontinental Championship, we're going to the US Championship as Sami Zayn takes on Trick Williams. I think they want to put the title on Trick. Is it weird that I don't want Sami to lose it right now? And I think they're going to do a double turn. I think it is pretty fair for them to do a double turn here, but my mind is one, if they're planning to let Sami win the WWE or World Championship at next year's Mania, he should not turn heel. But if they're not, he should 100% turn heel and Trick can turn face, like in a Austin and Bret type story. The thing is, I don't know which way they should go. I'm gonna say, if I was booking this, I would have Sami Zayn win due to the experience of him being Sami Zayn and being in this business and in WWE for so long. Trick loses mainly because he gets angry at himself and at Sami because Sami is not willing to give up, which in turn actually causes him a match. I would put the title on Trick in let's say a few months, but for now I would have Sami retain. If you do a double turn, that also works right here, but I would not. I would have Sami defend the title for a couple months, then lose it to, let's say, Giovanna wins after the draft, and then he can go ahead and start his entire thing for the next WrestleMania, which he should 100% win. At that point, he should beat the WWE champion. Yeah, Sami Zayn for the win. Alright, next up, Judgment Day drama continues as Dominic Mysterio takes on the Demon Finn Balor. Now, Demon Finn Balor coming in generally means that he should be winning, but I would do something really stupid. I would have Dominic Mysterio win even against Demon Finn Balor, because Finn Balor does not need the win. In honesty, he's stuck in limbo. He will always be just good enough to be between the IC scene and the WWE scene, but I genuinely believe that Dom has the ability to transcend that, to go into the WWE Championship picture, and he should win this. And for Dom Mysterio to go ahead and say, I beat the fucking Demon, which, you know, Seth Rollins couldn't beat, Bobby Lashley couldn't beat, a lot of people couldn't beat. That's really funny to me. Of course, it's Judgment Day shenanigans. JD McDonough comes out. Demon Balor is about to go crazy and hit the coup de grace. You know, JD McDonough comes out, pushes the Finn Balor off the top rope, and yeah, Dominic Mysterio takes the advantage. Probably rolls him up for the win, and why not? You know. And after that, the Judgment Day beat the shit out of Finn, and the final image is Raquel and Dominic Mysterio celebrating in the ring together as both of them won their respective matches, which is both amazing and absolutely stupid, but I like it either way. Next up, the only match I would add to this card, and I initially wanted it to be the SmackDown Tag Team Championships with Motor City Machine Guns versus the Priest and Truth for some reason, their tag team, and then the White Six and everybody else. Now, I wouldn't do that. Rather, I think I'm gonna go with Io Sky versus Asuka, because that is the rumor. If it was up to me completely, I would have Kairi Sane also be a part of this, and especially as a third wrestler, the triple threat match. But apparently, she's not going to, so I'm just gonna stay with reality and say it's gonna be Io Sky versus Asuka. And in this match, it's WrestleMania. This is where Kairi Sane says no to Asuka, and she does not help Asuka win, which Io Sky takes advantage of and wins the match. And I think this match should have been a much bigger deal than it is. It's not even announced, and WrestleMania is like 2 weeks away. It may not even be on the card, which is stupid. In my fantasy booking, which I'll be doing, this is a WrestleMania main event because it just is. It's so good. Anyway, Io Sky wins the match, and Kairi Sane can stand up to Asuka, slap her after the match. And as Io Sky is making her way through the ramp, similar to the previous night, we hear another wrestler coming, which is Nancy. As Rhea Ripley comes out, I would have Io Sky hug her. Rhea hugs her back, and she says, go get him, go get the championship, which Rhea Ripley will do as she will face Jade Cargill. Now, I don't want to be mean, but I genuinely don't understand why Jade Cargill is still not great. Now, I'm not saying that Jade Cargill is bad, it's just that she has been in WWE for 3 years. Before that, she has been in AEW for, I think, near about 2-3 years at least, and I have not seen her compete at the level that is required to be a WWE Women's Champion. I just don't. In a field that has Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, your Io Sky, Asuka, Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, fucking Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Jade Cargill is sticking out like a sore thumb, and also apparently people don't like her backstage, which sucks. I think that's a really toxic environment. But yeah, let's have her lose the championship and learn to have extremely good matches first, and then she can go ahead and be a champion just in time for whenever Bianca Belair shows up, and that championship feud can happen maybe for SummerSlam or maybe for the next year's WrestleMania, which is also fun. But yeah, she needs to learn how to wrestle properly. I'm genuinely not being mean. It's just that in a field of 9 out of 10 wrestlers, a 6 out of 10 wrestler just sticks out like a sore thumb. Okay, and Rhea Ripley is like a 10. She is fucking incredible. So yeah, this match is gonna be good. It's just gonna be, you know, big power moves versus power moves. But I think here Rhea Ripley should win 100% and go on to in what in my booking would be a tear for the next 12 months, as she will eventually turn heel while holding the championship, leading to a match against Io Sky. Speaking of which, that is going to be one of my next videos, probably the next video, which is going to be me booking the next WrestleMania, how it should be booked, and doing it 1 year in advance. So if you want to see that, please do subscribe, it really helps, and it should be released relatively soon. More importantly, it does hold a lot of really good matches that I think people would like to see. So yeah, if you want to see that, please do subscribe. Heading on to the main event of the night, which is going to be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Now, is it weird that I want Punk to win here? I know Roman will probably win, but he keeps going away for, you know, on a part-time schedule, and I don't like that. Punk should retain, and I have a way they should do it. Jey Uso should cost Roman the match, but not knowing. Jey Uso should, and he should be like, get him Roman, hit him with the title, and whatever, he keeps saying that, and Roman gets conflicted, which Punk takes advantage of, and that helps Punk win. Jey kind of cost Roman the World Championship at WrestleMania. Roman tries to berate Jey, but Jey says, you're not my tribal chief anymore, you're just a loser, because I won my match at WrestleMania, you did not. And that can properly be an ego moment for Jey Uso, as he tries to become a tribal chief, at least to some people, and that can eventually... Now, I know the bloodline stuff is played out, but let's say a 2-month character arc with that would be pretty fun. Roman loses, Punk retains, and Punk can eventually lose the title to Braun Breaker, which should be at SummerSlam. So yeah, that is my booking. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you agreed with it. If you did not, also what you would do differently. Do subscribe if you want to see that, and also if you want to see a proper booking of John Cena's retirement tour, because that was dog shit what they did. I have a much better plan, both if he turns heel and also if he doesn't. Otherwise, anyways, we're just gonna keep going, and we're gonna make a video on that very soon, probably within the next month. So if you want to see that, please do subscribe. I'm back for the foreseeable future doing stuff. If you have any ideas you want me to do, also leave them in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.